I get a lot of calls from a lot of people from all over the world. And what I want to know is my friend Pete doing his job, working his ass off 7 fucking days a week, taking care of the situation and showing you how to do it right? We got a call from a guy named Khan out in South Africa. I'm sorry, did I say South Africa? Yeah. He was in South Africa, and he called my friend Pete for some advice. Let's see if my friend Pete is giving him the right information and helping him out, and his DIY auto school doing what we're supposed to be doing over here, and that's helping you, the viewer, do it right.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
This is Khan from South Africa. Called my friend Pete early one morning, and wanted some advice. Let's see if my friend Pete's doing it right, and helping you get her done.
Last night, right?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who's this?
This is Khan.
Khan,
Yeah, I'm calling from South America, Guyana.
you're in South America?
Yeah.
Well, you watch my videos out there, Khan?
Yeah, I learned from your video.
Okay, what's going on out in South America? What time is it there right now?
It's 9:56 a.m.
Is that at nighttime on?
Yeah.
Is that Monday night or Tuesday morning?
This is Monday morning.
Oh, it's 9:56 in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're only an hour ahead of us?
Well, yeah. Depending on you guys are an hour ahead behind us right now.
Oh. What's up, Khan, out in South Africa, America? What's going on, bud? You watching my videos, and what are you working on?
Well, I'm spraying my vehicle, right? I sprayed it last night.
Uh-huh.
But my cousin is telling me he does body work down here. You know, half of my family's in body work down here. But every time I go to them for advice, they don't want to give me advice. They
So your relatives are treating you like shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
But listen.
What's up?
Can I pull on clear coat now? I have to sand it.
Okay, do what now?
I painted it last night, right? I finished painting the whole vehicle last night about 5:30.
Okay, you painted it.
Dry, but I couldn't put on the clear coat, right?
Okay, so you painted it. You painted it with base coat paint.
Yeah. Base.
Okay.
It's finished painting. I already put on the base coat, right?
Okay, but you're ready to put the clear coat on.
Yeah, but he's telling me that I have to put on the clear coat about 15, 20 minutes after I put on the base.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Huh?
Where are you painting it at? Outside?
Yeah. Under the house.
Okay, so you already painted it, now it's full of dust and trash.
Yeah, it's got some little bug droppings on it, so...
Some bug droppings?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you need to do. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You need to take some 1500 with minimal water. That means only use enough water on the sandpaper.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to scuff that whole thing down and then wipe it off very, very clean. And then put one more good flash coat on it and then clear coat it.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is you're cleaning. It's called nibbing out the dust specks and bug droppings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what kind of bugs you got down there that are dropping on your car?
Well, regular bugs, mosquitoes and flies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what you're going to have to do is get those bug droppings off, use your 1500 in a nice flexible block, and just scuff it down real good, and then put one more coat of paint on it, and then clear coat it about 15 minutes after you put the paint on, yes.
Okay, so you can't just...
Well, what's going to happen if you sand it down and then clear coat it? You're going to have streaks in the paint where you sanded it.
Okay, that's my question.
What kind of paint are you using? Are you using pearl paint, solid color?
No, metallic.
Okay, yeah, you're going to have to put another coat of paint on it. Do you have enough paint to do that?
Yeah, I got
Con.
paint.
Okay.
So, because I'm using the paint 2 to 1. 2
2 to
paint,
1.
1 reducer.
But what kind of paint is it?
It's the factory paint, I guess.
Okay, is that what brand is that the type? Is that the requirements for that paint? 2 to 1? That's pretty thick.
Thick.
Yeah, it's usually 50-50 mix. Half paint, half reducer.
Well, I had tried that, right?
Okay.
The bumper and 2 of the fenders, and it came out dull.
Okay, so it came out dull.
Yeah, then my cousin, the same guy, told me that to use 2 to 1.
Okay, so what's your...
one reducer, and it came out nice and thick and luscious.
Okay, that's what you want. You want thick and luscious. Luscious is the word. Okay, so you're not really you're not using a high quality paint. You're using a paint that you got on a deal breaker.
No, well, I go to the body shop and then I gave them the color code of the vehicle and they bring back the paint.
Okay.
I don't know if there was a high quality paint.
Well, there's high quality, medium quality, low quality. It sounds like you're using a medium quality because the high quality paint only requires half and half mix, not 2 to 1.
Okay.
But if you have to go 2 to 1, then that's what you got to do, Con. That's what you got to do to get it painted right down in South Africa. Guyana, South America.
We're next to Venezuela and Brazil.
Oh, you're over in Brazil?
Next to Venezuela and Brazil.
Okay, is there a lot of Volkswagens down there in Brazil? Is there a lot of Volkswagens driving around?
Yeah.
Bugs.
They got it tricked out like hot rods.
Yeah, rat rod, hot rod, Volkswagen bugs.
Yeah.
Why don't you own one of those? Why aren't you a hot rod Volkswagen guy, Con?
I'm more like a Z28 guy.
A V28?
Mustang and them things.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing 2 Mustangs right now. What are you painting right now? What's going on? What are you painting?
I'm doing a Toyota Vitz.
A Toyota van?
Vitz.
What's that?
It's a version to, I think it's Toyota Corolla.
Okay, Corolla. There you go. Okay, so what are you thinking about my videos? How are they looking? Are they working out for you?
Very, big time.
Good. How old are you?
40.
40 years old. Now, are you doing this for yourself, or are you trying to make some money? You know, put a little cash in your pocket and painting it for somebody?
Actually, how I started, right?
Uh-huh.
I took a van, a bus.
Uh-huh.
The bus, I made it into a food truck.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I have, like you got McDonald's over there?
Yeah.
Okay, my business is Halal Donald's.
What are they? Dolls?
Halal Donald's.
Oh, McDonald's.
Just like McDonald's, but I put the halal in front of it.
Oh, okay, so it's Holly Donald's instead of McDonald's.
Yeah, Halal Donald's instead of McDonald's, right.
Then that's your own personal business.
Yeah, so I started, that's how I got into the body work. So when I cut the vehicles, right?
Uh-huh.
I used the zinc sheet, the ripple zinc sheet.
Right.
But I still have to fade it away with the body filler.
Oh, okay.
So then, that's how I got into the body work. So, but my car just had an accident about a month ago.
And now you got to fix it yourself, and your relatives are trying to stick it in your ass.
I bought the fender. I did the body compound on it. That I watched on your video.
Okay, you watched my video. You found out how to do it.
Yeah, and then but just the painting, because I was gonna go and sand it down with an 800 and just put the clear coat. I spoke to my cousin. He said that you can't do that. You got to 800 it, then put back some paint. And then clear coat it about 20 minutes after. Yeah,
you got to do that. He was right about that. Because what happens, the paint, like I said, it's going to get trash in it overnight, and then you got to come back and sand all that trash out and clean it off and repaint. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what you want to do is make sure that your area that you're painting is very, very clean, because it's going to take several hours for that clear coat to seal up, where trash won't fall on it.
No, so the best thing I'll probably do is just make a makeshift...
Make a makeshift paint booth.
I can use the construction plastic and just fence off maybe a 15-foot by 15-foot area.
That's what I would do, because if you're having bugs fall in your paint, dude, you can clean it right now while it's just base coat paint, but you can't clean it. It's going to be very hard to get all that trash out of there when you clear coat it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And to protect yourself, in advance, you ought to make a makeshift paint booth. Get some plastic and staple it to the roof of your little room, or clean up your walls. Yeah. Are you painting it on a dirt floor by any chance?
No, the floor is cement, but they did a poor job, so it's very sandy.
That's all right, as long as it's clean. What I usually do, I get some water and I pour it on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I do. I write it down first, and then
Alright.
nothing flies up.
Do me a favor. You send me an email picture when you get it done. I want to see how beautiful it looks, okay?
Alright, good.
Okay, Con. Good luck.
Alright,
And
Pete.
thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It's people like you that
Thanks.
make me keep going, bud.
Alright, good.
Alright, you take care down there.
Yeah, one other question.
What's up?
With my spray gun, right?
Right?
I bought a starter line.
Okay, a DeVilbiss starter line.
Yeah.
Okay?
The Vilbliss.
Right? That's a good gun. That's a good spray gun.
But I'm not getting the pressure, right?
Okay, so what you're saying is it's coming out. Yeah, what you need to do is turn your pressure up at your tank to about 45, 50 psi. And then open up your valve right there at your spray gun. Open it all the way.
Yeah, I got the compressor.
Yeah?
What happened? The compressor, I used a nail gun. You know the
Right, a nail gun.
compressor
Yeah.
with
So
6
you have a
gallons?
small. So you actually have a small compressor.
But this is what I did.
Okay.
A couple of friends gave me a 20-gallon and a 10-gallon tank.
All right.
So I just combined everybody together.
Okay.
I got 36 gallons, right?
Right. What the problem is though is your compressor pump isn't big enough to keep up with all the air that you need.
Oh, okay.
You might want to go to your cousin or your brother or whoever and see if you can borrow an air compressor that's going to have a big enough pump on it. Because if you're using a small air compressor, a nail gun air compressor, that's not going to paint your car. You're going to run out of air too soon. Because you got to keep a consistency of 50 psi. Okay? The CFM that you're pushing out with your little air compressor isn't pumping out 50 psi, isn't keeping up with your spraying action. And what's going to happen is you're going to be spraying less air and too much paint, and then you're going to get runs all over in it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I haven't got the runs because what I did, I saw a video.
Uh-huh.
The guy said to put it down to 27 psi on the gun,
Uh-huh.
right? And I've been spraying, but when it comes down to the tank getting empty, it's coming out a little thick and a little bubbly. But when it dries,
That's because you're running out of air pressure.
Oh, okay.
You have to have an air compressor that's going to keep the air at a consistency of at least 80 psi, so when you're spraying, you won't run past what you're supposed to have. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You're going to have to go borrow one or rent one or something, bud.
So what do you recommend?
Well, you're going to have at least a 3 horsepower air compressor.
Okay, so buy by the
With a
inch side,
17
not the gallon side.
with 17 CFM.
17 CFM.
Yes, you probably got one that's about 6 or 7 CFM if it's a nail gun compressor. It's just a little one, right?
Yeah, I bought it from Home Depot. You know the deal with the 3 guns?
Yes.
Plastica 6 gallon, the yellow one?
Yeah, that's probably, that air compressor is probably good enough for airbrushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really made for painting cars.
Mm.
Do you see what, I mean, think about it. When you use a nail gun, you're just going pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
You're not using a consistent airflow, for 20 minutes at a time. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's important that you have an air compressor that's pushing out at least 80 pounds of PSI, so it'll always keep 50 pounds all the time.
Mm. But there's some workshops over here that I go into. These guys are spraying with a 12-gallon tank and a 20-gallon tank.
The problem you have is it's not really the tank, it's the compressor pump.
Okay.
The size of the pump that you have. Do you see what I'm saying?
Bigger pump. If I put on a bigger pump...
You have to have a bigger pump that's going to pump that air a lot faster than what you're doing. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Con. Good luck, and thanks for watching our videos. I appreciate it very much.
I'll keep you up to date and let you know what's going on.
Keep me up to date, but I want to know.
All right, go.
All right. Thank you very much in South America. Take it easy, bud.
Later.
All right. Okay, there's another guy, another person, another human being around the world that says, my friend Pete makes good videos. Keep watching those videos. Keep my friend Pete interested in making those videos to keep you watching the videos. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, talking to people around the world and teaching them how to do it right. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.